Hello everyone, my name is Andy. Today is Friday, September 15th. Time is around 6:45 GMT and we will have a look at the FTSE futures on the Owanda platform. So yesterday we saw some more upside in the indices as forecasted. Especially the FTSE had a very nice push up. Also took out some key levels. So therefore, I think it's good to start with the higher time frame analysis. So I will immediately provide the higher time frame analysis in today's video, combined with the lower time frame analysis. And so my take on the FTSE is that we finished a wave one here to the upside in 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that we are now working on a correction to the downside as a wave two, higher degree wave two. This here is the target area, the area between the 0 point. So if we take the length of wave one, the area between the 0.5 and the 0.854 FIB retracement. So this would be my primary scenario. Some people also commented on earlier videos that it actually might be the case that the wave one was not in yet, but that this was a wave three. So therefore, I would like to also discuss this scenario because it's a possible scenario, especially because divergence here was not really outspoken, and so then the bullish variant in the weekly would be that this is the one, the two, that this is only the three, and that we now have a wave four, and that the wave five is still to come. And so, if we are doing a wave four, yeah, most people are coming up with a triangle, which is indeed yeah, a valuable suggestion, I believe here. This wave four could indeed be a triangle, but yeah, in my opinion, this cannot be the breakout yet of the triangle. So if we look, like I put it here on a daily chart, how it should look. So I understood that many people see the triangle like this, and that we now have the breakout. So a triangle in a bull market looks like this. So we had our move up, then we are going down as a wave A, then a B, C, D, E. But the problem with this wave E is that we go beyond the low of wave C. So that's not possible. So I'm not saying that a triangle is not possible. I would rather say that the triangle cannot be completed. And if we have a triangle, then this should be our wave C. I believe now we are working on our wave D, and then we should still come down as a wave E. So this is indeed a structure that can play out. However, I don't really like to call for these uncommon structures up front. I prefer to look for the obvious 5 waves up, 3 waves down, or 3 waves down, 5 waves up. But yeah, if it turns out to be a triangle, it will be a triangle, and that's okay for me. Like, I would call for the triangle, like if we get here in the FTSE, and at the same time, like the correction in the DAX is finished, the correction in the Nasdaq is finished, and the correction in the Dow Jones is finished. So if this triangle aligns with this moment in the triangle here, aligns with more upside in the other indices, then I'm definitely willing to call for the triangle and upside from here as a wave four. But for now, yeah, I won't make it my primary scenario, but yeah, it's also something I think about. I consider it, but for me, it's too early to yeah to make it my primary to make it my primary scenario. Okay, then if we move on to my primary scenario, um, so here we are looking at an update of my primary scenario. Yesterday we took out, so I was expecting more upside yesterday, and we got more upside in the FTSE. A very nice move up. We even took out this high here, which invalidated my primary count. But yeah, that does not really mean that I significantly change my mind or even my count. Like, just for the people who want to follow, or who are also making these counts on their graphs. Like, this was here my um I'm sorry, no, this here was my old count till yesterday. So I will explain the main difference. So until yesterday, I was calling this a wave X here of the higher degree, wave W down, wave X up, and so now we are working on this wave Y. What I have changed now is simply that this wave X is not in yet, and that we are working on this wave X. So let me show how it looks now, or how I would count now, is that we have the wave W down here. And so instead of this wave X being in here, we are still working on this wave X. And this wave X is unfolding as a WXY pattern, like this. So WXY. And so we already had the wave X here. Now we are the wave W, the wave X, which was another WXY pattern. And so now this wave Y here consists of another WXY pattern, in my opinion. And yeah, then after the completion of this wave X, we can go down again as a wave Y. However, we cannot be like, I'm still assuming the downside in the FTSE. However, we cannot be concrete yet on this area, because our wave X is not in yet here. So we have to wait first for the wave X, and then we can calculate the target area for our wave Y. Now, I understand this might look a bit arbitrary to you, but yeah, the reality is, if we are moving corrective, then like the combination of corrective structures can be endless. And it's like, if you are somewhere here or here, you cannot say with 100% sure that this will be the path that we will follow. And everybody who is pretending to do this is simply lying. This is not possible. In corrective structures, my experience is you have to take it day by day, and see what happens. Like yesterday, I was calling for more upsides. Like, the first thing we tried to do was to short at this one. We went into this area, and we got reaction. So we had a safe trade. We were risk free. However, then at some point, I started to see, taking everything into account, okay, we will not hold this low. And indeed, if you would have entered here, we went out of the zone, but we went up again and so stopped out. So then at that point, this looked like incomplete. And then I just know, like, okay, we will have more upside. I told you, do not use this as a stop loss. Also, do not use this as a stop loss. We will see more upside. And then yesterday we got our upside, and it was very strong. And this upside brings us now in a new situation. So I have to continuously interpret the data, and if I do so, this is the new count I'm looking for. This is my primary scenario, and so now the main thing for traders is to look for exhaustion here on this structure. We again reached a relevant area from where we can turn, just like we had a reaction from here. I expect a reaction from here, and then we have to see what we get next. For investors, nothing really changes. Like, you have nothing to win if you're just holding positions for a long time. You have nothing to win here in this mess. You just wait till the correction is completed, and for now it is not completed. It will be completed if we have this wave Y, if we have our three waves, 1, 2, 3, then you have a complete correction. Or in the bullish case, the wave, the triangle, but it's too early to call for a triangle now, in my opinion. So that being said, if we now look at the lower time frame here on the 1 hour. So yesterday I also put it the secondary scenario on my graph, but yeah, it's not a secondary scenario playing out. We took out this divergence. It is the primary scenario playing out. So I will take out this count here. So what do we see right now? We reached again an area from where we can turn. So what do we have here? So this wave W here is unfolding as another WXY pattern. If we take the length of our wave W, the length of our wave X, then this here is our target area, the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension. Okay, we are in this area. Also, if I look at this structure here, then I would label this here as another WXY. And also here, if we take the length of our wave W, the length of our wave X, then here this is our target area for this wave Y, the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension. So we are in an area from where we can start to reverse. The problem with this kind of straight lines is that your RSI becomes hard to interpret. However, here on the FTSE, it's still quite okay. So what I would do is, yeah, we need to have, or we need to see some signs of exhaustion, and I think a good indication would be like the break of this trend line. This could be the first sign of a downward cycle that might start. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. If we see something there, yeah, for now the 4 hour is useless. We cannot really interpret this. And the 15 minutes, yeah, this might also be something to use. So what I would do with this is we are in the relevant areas, but I mean we can still see more upside to today. That's like we can definitely not exclude this. I would wait for some kind of exhaustion on the 1 hour, on the 15-minute, like break of the trend line, and then yeah, once it starts to become clear that we are establishing a downward cycle, you buy the moment that we go up, so against the downward direction, and yeah, then wait for more downside. Like, yeah, I think we might see some more upsides today before we start to turn. And yeah, I would wait for a break of the trend line here in the 1 hour and the 15-minute. Then we will also have more data. If you want to short this structure, this is what I would look for. But we are in an area from where we can start to reverse again. Okay, that's my analysis for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work, and I see you back on Monday for an analysis of the lower time frame. Have a nice day. Bye bye.